Hey, what's up, 1040 family? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, it is great to have you here. I hope your quarantine is going well. I hope you're staying safe indoors with your immediate family members. Uh, Praying that this quarantine ends soon because it's obviously a global problem for our economy and obviously, most importantly, I should say, for the health of all of us on this planet. So, praying that this ends soon. As we all know, all non-essential businesses have been asked to close, and that includes barbershops, and that is a big problem for all of us. Man, I mean, just look at my hair, how big it's grown, how bad it looks. So fortunately, I do have a men's grooming kit, which I'm gonna use to give myself the best possible haircut that I could give myself. Granted, I have never ever given myself a haircut, so this could either go really bad or turn out okay. And yeah, guys, this is not a haircut tutorial, so please do not attempt this at home. I'm just gonna take some steps to try to take some of the bulk of my hair off and attempt to make it look as decent as possible. So do not do this at home if you have no experience cutting your own hair. Wait for businesses to reopen and give yourself a nice professional haircut. Okay, so with that said, let's start with this haircut process. Wish me luck. Okay, so here I'm just getting my hair wet so it's more manageable during the haircut process. I then proceed to towel dry my hair, making sure it's nicely humid dry. Once I've taken care of that, I proceed to untangle my hair and begin to find my hair natural part lines. I make sure to divide them upwards away from the rest of my hair so it won't get on the way as I'm cutting my hair. Here I'm gonna start with hair guard number 6. I begin to trim all around my head. Notice I'm only trimming around my head and leaving the top of my head untouched. This I will get to later. I begin to trim my hair in an upward motion. I make sure to go all around my head, 360, making sure I stop just before reaching my natural hair part lines to not cut into them. Okay, so now I'm gonna use hair guard number 5 and I'm gonna repeat the same steps as before. I'm gonna start by cutting in an upward motions from the side of my head all the way to the back and all the way around it, 360. Always being careful to not go up high and cut into the natural part hairlines of my head earlier divided. Feel free to stop at any time and check your work. Here I'm just laughing because I'm losing confidence, but I tell myself you can do this, you can make it, so I proceed with my haircut. Here I'm gonna use hair clip guard number 4. I'm gonna proceed the same steps, cut 360 all around my head, always cutting at least 2 inches below the area where I previously cut my hair. Feel free to stop and check your work at any time, guys. Here I'm just combing through to make sure I'm cutting everything evenly. Once I do that, I proceed to continue cutting my hair with guard clip number 3. This time I place my left hand on top of the back of my head to make sure I don't cut too high above onto the areas I already cut previously. Once again, I just go around it in the upward motions, 360 all around my head. Once again, I stop by and check my work. Everything's looking good, so I continue my haircut with hair clip number 2. I repeat the same steps. I cut my hair 360 all around my head in an upward motion. I use my left hand to prevent me from cutting too high above onto the areas that I have already cut before. Once again, I stop by to check my work. I take my time, I don't rush. Once again, I continue the same steps, this time with hair clip number 1. This time I'm being a little bit more careful because the shorter the clips, the harder it becomes to cut one's hair, and one can easily make a mistake, cut too high above, and then that would ruin the haircut. So once again, I'm just careful. I'm trimming around my ear carefully, taking my time, not rushing the process. I stopped by to check my work, and well, things are going okay, let's say. Here I switched to guard clip number half of a number one, and once again, I with this number I'm just gonna trim the edges of my sideburns and my neck. So once again, I'm taking my time, I'm doing this very slowly. I don't want to make a mistake. I think I've made a few already, but heck, it's too late to regret. Here I'm wetting my hair once again. I am gonna towel dry it, leave it nice and humid. This makes the cutting process easier. Here I'm gonna use my comb and scissors to continue the haircut. I'm just combing my hair down, then upwards, and I start cutting 2 fingers length. I cut one section at a time. Go ahead and comb my hair back, grab another section, and then cut away once again, 2 fingers length. And I just go ahead and cut away and repeat the same process until I reach the back of my head. Here I begin to cut the back hair of my head. I repeat the same process. I grab a section at a time and cut only the hair that sticks out of my finger. I just make sure I cut all around the back of my head nice and evenly. I stop by and check my work to make sure I'm getting things done smoothly. Here I'm using my razor to shape my sideburns, shave the back of my ear and then the back of my neck. This is a tricky part, so I had to grab my side mirror to help me with the process and guiding my hand. And here I'm making sure I'm shaving my entire neck and a little bit lower than that to give it a crisp look. I'm going to take a minute, take a shower, and come back to style my hair with my regular hair gel. This hair gel is almost 0% alcohol and fragrances. So I really like this because I'm having a little bit of hair loss. I'm just rubbing the product into my hair and then I proceed to style it. And voila, here we have the final result. And here are the before and after images of my haircut. Alright guys, this is the final product. I managed to take some out of the bulk out of my hair and made it look somewhat decent. It was actually very difficult to trim the sides, but especially the back side of my head. There are quite a number of imperfections. I just tried my best. Even by using the mirror was still kind of tricky to cut my hair on my own, but I'm okay with it. This is extreme measures. Times are hard, everything's close, and sometimes one has to do things for ourselves. So yeah, this is the final product. Maybe with some practice it could get better, but hopefully businesses, barbershops will reopen soon and I could get myself a professional haircut. For now, this is what it is and I'm okay with it. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.